G'day, welcome to Homebrew Wednesday. Sorry it has been a while. I've had some massive PC issues. That's now fixed by the update to Windows 10, so rock on. Yeah, so it has been a while since my last update. What's happened between now and then is quite a lot. Finally brewed my chili chocolate stout. I did have some footage of that, but that's gone. Yep, and it's just about all gone. So, I have sent that off to some people. I sent it off to some people up in Hamilton. Where else did I send it to? Oh, I took it to a brew day here in Palms North with Jono and Rocky, testing out Rocky's grandfather and trying to break Jono's system, which I think we did. They reckon it was pretty good. It took a rigger down to Beervana and shared it with James and his brother Michael, I believe, and one of my mates from town here, and they all said it was pretty bang on. I personally still think it needs more heat, so I will be brewing it again, and this time I will take some footage and I will make sure that I upload it, because I've been talking about this beer for what feels like forever. This has to be my most shared beer, I think. Trying to think where else I sent it to. Oh, I can't remember. Mind blank. It's Wednesday. What else is happening? Got my fridge back with my taps, so you're currently sitting on that. My regulator is fucked. It's leaking from the housing itself, so you've got the regulator housing here, and then you've got the little hose that comes out, or the piece of pipe that comes out and that screws onto your gas. It's leaking from in here somewhere. So it's fucked. So I can't serve any beer, I can't even show you what it looks like, I can't even do a tasting because I can't get my beer out of the keg. Bastard. So that's purchase for this payday, is to buy one of those. Couldn't last week because, well, meant to be Beervana. Woohoo! Yeah. Caught up with Finney, Paul Wicksteed himself, Kerry from Choice Brothers, Tiaro Brewing / Brew Topia, one of those two, I can't remember which one, so I forgot that wrong. Shane from the Beer Hive, managed to meet him. Gave Luke Nicholas from Epic a bit of ribbing in the malt house for being double parked, although he did pretty much fire that back in my face and say that it was a Hoppocalypse and Hop Zombie. So one's a barley one and one's one of the greatest double IPAs I've ever had in my life. And caught up with Richard Emerson from Emerson's Brewery and had a Flanders Red with him. And of course the lovely Adam and Nikki from Balin's. Awesome dudes at 8 Wide. Oh my god, they had some bloody good beers. Sour is the new IPA. It's wow, just blown away. Gosh, so much has happened. I have brewed another beer. Yes, I have. This is my Mo Pills. So I've brewed it before, but last time I used Mangrove Jack's M44 lager yeast, I think it is, and it came out quite good, but I reckon I could do better. So this time we're using Y Yeast 2007 Pilsen yeast, and that has currently, well, I'm pretty sure it's finished. I'm going to leave it another day at a higher temperature just to let it have a de-rest, and then it's going to cold crash, and then I'm going to put it into my spare keg and I'm going to chuck it into a fridge just to leave it for as long as I can. With it being August, I think I might leave it till November. Probably won't, that's a lie. But this one I'm going to keg hop. It asks for a dry hop, but I thought fuck it, I'm going to keg hop it. So I'm going to get some muslin cloth and somehow jerry rig it so it doesn't fall and block my beer. But yeah, so that's just basically Pilsner malt, Billamella, Neuden, Rewalker and Motueka for bittering, and then, sorry, I tell a lie, Motueka for first wort hop, Rewalker and Motueka for bittering, and then just Motueka throughout. It's pretty banging. Started at 1052 and now it's down to 1006. Just measured it, so it'll whack a bit of a kick in summer hopefully. So I want to brew another one of these. I want to get at least 2 of these in the fridge, both kegged and ready to go at any one time. So we'll try and get onto that. But yeah, the sours at Beervana have just lit in a fire under me. I want to brew a sour, I want to brew a Brett IPA, I want to do a Flanders Red, I want to do fucking everything you can with a sour. I just want to do it. So these things take time. You cannot rush these things, as I found out with the SJ Pour Challenge last year. Rushed that a bit and didn't really build up enough yeast, and I had the last bottle of that on Sunday night, and it had started to come into its own. Still some big off flavours in there, huge amount of leather, which I wasn't really looking for, but yeah, so that brings me on to this year's SJ Pour Challenge. I have bowed out. I won't be participating this year. Just time and money are big ones for me at the moment. I don't really have a lot of spare time, and just coins are a bit tight. Got to do some repairs to the house. So yeah, so I'm bowing out this year. That's right, next year maybe, or the year after, or the year after that, or I don't know, some point. I will be back. I will be back to brew some beers. I will be back to throw them at competitions, because that's just what you do when you're home brewer. Shoot around. Yeah, I had thought about doing a Feijoa beer again for that, but just shit gets in the way, right? Life gets in the way. So still have Feijoas in there. I still have, I think it's 8 kg of Feijoa, so I am going to make another version of my wild tooth, my sour tooth wild ale. I'm going to use the same yeast, which is in the fridge you're in, I think. It's actually starting to grow. I'll see if I can grab it out for a hang on. It's actually starting to grow a pellicle around that jar. It's pretty wicked. So I don't know if you can see, you can probably see that. And there's a little film of it on the top. And there's some yummy looking yeasties down the bottom. So that's growing whilst I'd light. When I didn't have this fridge, I didn't have any other fridge either, so I'll open one inside, and Buster didn't want that in there, so I had to leave it out in ambient temperature. So I think it's fermented some more of whatever was left in that starter. So fantastic. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use all of what you see in there. I'm going to make up some more starter wort and get a big slurry going in there, because I want this one to ferment funky. I don't want any off flavours from not pitching enough yeast. So that is definitely in the works. Barley wine is still up there. Grant Baker, watching your barley wine video from a long couple of months maybe ago. Really want to do a barley wine, so I'm hunting for a recipe at the moment. I'm busy going through Homebrew Talk. I'm going through forums in New Zealand here, Real Beer I think they're called, and just slowly starting to pick out things, starting to do a little bit of a research on that. So a barley wine will be coming. I'll probably brew it in the summer to be ready for winter in 2 years time maybe, don't know, depends on how big I go. And I've also done some research on an ESB that I want to throw some Earl Grey tea at. Taking a leaf from two breweries that I'm aware of, obviously Yeasty Boys with their Gunnamatta tea leaf IPA, and also Summit Brewing in America do an ESB with Earl Grey tea. So you guys out there that watch Chop and Brew, link down below. I had a look at their video that they did with brewing with tea, and I've been wanting to do a green tea beer for a while, but listening to that video, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go dip straight into Earl Grey, make a big ESB, and just throw some Earl Grey in it in secondary, because I don't do secondary. I primary all the way, baby. So all of these awesome things, sour beers, Flanders, lambics, fucking fruit beers, ESBs with tea, why would you not? Why would you not? Talking to some people after Beervana about some of the beers that were there, just disgusted. Why would you put white beta in beer? Honestly, why would you not? If you can eat it, you can put it into a beer, and I guarantee you will make something awesome. Am I wrong? I'm yet to have a bad beer that's had some funky adjuncts in it, so... And that includes the Stag Seaman beer that I didn't get to try, but fuck yes I would. Shout out to Kerry for brewing that beer, mate. Rock on, rock on. Even though you can't actually call it a beer anymore, but whatever, man. It's whatever. It is what you make it. Right, so, enough rambling, because it's been ages. Cheers. Cheers to all my subscribers, my followers, you guys out there for watching me ramble on. Sorry that I haven't been all that... active just yet, life gets in the way. Cheers to Ollie from Dunedin. Ollie for Dunedin. real sad Dunedin. Good to catch up with you at Beervana, mate. I really want to know how this Fijoa beer turns out. Flick us an email, flick us a text, flick us a Facebook video, something, mate. I want to know how it's going. And yeah, I'm brewing it again. I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to send a bottle to 8 Wide. Because why not? So cheers. Thanks for everyone for catching up with us at Beervana. Sorry if I missed anyone's names. It was epic. D4 Malt House, Fork and Brewer, epic. Good times. And here's to doing it again Labour Weekend for the Pacific Beer Expo. Cannot wait. Cheers everybody, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Oh my God. Cheers guys.